transgender athletes are competing in women's sports in Tennessee at the middle, high, or collegiate level?
Senator Hensley to respond.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I don't know of any in Tennessee, but we've certainly all seen them competing in other states.
I'm curious if the sponsor has relationships or has spoken to anyone in who is transgender about this legislation, and tried to actually understand what their thoughts are.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And no, I have not, but certainly had this bill in the committee and heard testimony. But the whole purpose of the bill, again, is to create that level playing field so that we don't discriminate against anyone. But there's female athletes, especially on the college level, have trained all their lives to compete. And we just need to make sure that's a level playing field. And I understand some individuals may feel like they should be able to compete, but they have a built-in advantage. And this bill is all about a level playing field for female athletes. But no, to answer the question, I have not spoken to anyone personally about the bill.
How many transgender athletes are competing in women's sports in Tennessee at the middle, high, or collegiate level?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I don't know of any in Tennessee, but we've certainly all seen them competing in other states. Leah Thomas, the swimmer that won the 500-meter freestyle, I believe, was what she won. He won. We saw the track and field athletes in other states winning awards. So we have seen it happening in other states. I don't know of a personal example in Tennessee, but we don't want it to happen in Tennessee, and our female athletes have unfair competition.
And what he pointed to, first of all, was that there are over 70,000 people playing in sports in their state, and they had identified exactly 4 transgender youth who were playing, and exactly 1 who was playing in women's sports. And I don't think there's any reason to think that the numbers here in Tennessee are all that different. But we're now, just today, this is our second piece of legislation today to deal with this. But I want to read this, Mr. Speaker, and I'll submit the letter to the record. But after he talks about that, identifies the 4 kids. 4 kids, and only 1 of them playing girls' sports. And that's what all of this is about. 4 kids who aren't dominating or winning trophies or taking scholarships. 4 kids who are just trying to find some friends and feel like they are part of something. 4 kids trying to get through each day. And all the research shows that even a little acceptance and connection can reduce suicidality significantly. For that reason, as much as any other, I've taken this action, the veto, in the hope that we can continue to work together and find a better way.